It has been exposed now that the richest men in the world have a secret. Okay, first of all, is we found out the secret of these two. Maybe soon we're gonna expose this guy. Elon Musk, $330 billion, richest man in the world, has been exposed to also be. Elon Musk is the number one Diablo 4 player in the world. There's a video game called Diablo 4. It's a video game. Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, is also the best player of that game in the whole world. Among all the professional gamers in the whole world, this guy is number one. Let's look at Mark Zuckerberg, the guy that created Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg, number 3 billionaire in the whole world, is also the best Civilization player in the world. Civilization is another video game. This guy is also the best player in the whole world. Look at Elon playing this. He also owns Twitter. This is the owner of Twitter, the owner of SpaceX, the owner of the Boring Company. That is, they're digging underground roads for electric cars. He's also the owner of SpaceX. He's the owner of so many different companies, and he's also the number one player of this game. Whole world. This is Mark, the owner of Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram. Look at him playing that Civilization with his daughter. But when your children play video game, you attack them. You attack them. You attack them. You keep fighting your children when they play video game. But look at what billionaires are doing. I can tell you for sure that I'm sure that these other ones are also playing it. This guy is the one that founded Oracle database. Consistently one of the richest. Keep watching. I'm going to show you some things. Make sure you follow me if you're watching me for the first time. Click this plus button to follow me if you're watching from TikTok. If from Instagram, click my name here. Go to my page and follow me. All right. Now, benefits of playing video games. Number one, problem solving, social interaction, decision making. Gamers may have better social skills. Video games can reduce stress, educational well-being, emotional resilience, enhances your memory. Now, they have done a lot of scientific studies on this. These are not just random guesses. Look at this one. They boost your memory. More and more studies are showing that video games are good for memory. Okay, so go and read it. Okay, University of California. Video games can improve your vision as long as you're not gluing your eye to the screen. Okay, if you give it the proper distance, eventually your ability to pick out details from your environment improves. They did a lot of studies from it, and they saw that video gamers can see much better than others because they can see different shades of color much better. Go and read the research. There's another one that says that surgeons who play video games, all right, are 23% better than those who don't at surgeries. So when they do surgeries, they get it better. Their surgeries are more successful, 23%. Go and Google it. You know, actually, I think that video gaming should be compulsory for surgeons, given that their craft has to do with life and death. You know, hospitals should make they should build special video games for surgeons, all right? Especially heart and brain surgeons, I swear to God. They should have a room where they can play games within the hospital. Emotional resilience, mental health recovery, all those people complaining of depression and so on. Social interaction, emotional resilience. Video games can help with trauma recovery as they can act as a distraction. Go and read more. Some researchers say kids who play these video games improve in 3 areas: planning, organization, and flexible thinking. Video games can benefit children in so many ways. Cognitive performance. Children who play video games for at least 3 hours a day show higher brain activity in areas associated with attention and memory. Emotional regulation. Video games can help children experience and regulate emotions. Social skills, problem solving, motor skills, learning abilities, mental health, complex topics. Video games are associated with better cognitive performance in children. These are white papers, scientific research. Now, if you dig deeper, you see key things. It helps the child with impulse control and memory compared to children who had never played games before. So now let's look at some games. This is PS5. Okay, this is mine. I don't know if it can show. Okay, wait. Okay, so first of all, this is PS4. All right. I went and dusted it up the moment I saw that the billionaires are playing it. I want to start playing my own now. As you can see, it's dusty. So I kept it for a long time. I didn't have time for it, but now I know the benefits. Okay, PS4. So this is PS5. Okay. These are my war machines. All right. PS5 and PS4 are literally the same thing. So for those of you thinking that PS5 is gonna be better than PS4, no, they are the same thing. In fact, PS4 games play on PS5, but I don't think PS5 games play on PS4. Then most of the games you are gonna enjoy are on PS4. The reason I'm showing you these two and exposing to you that they are the same is here. Look at the price of PS5, okay, on konga.com in Nigeria. If you're within Nigeria, you can order it online. 990,000 naira, okay? There's another one, 878. So let's say 900,000 naira ish, okay? But compared to PS4 price, PS4, 219,000 naira. I own the two and I play the PS4 more because the PS5 is just, what do you call it? It doesn't make sense that they created PS5. They just made it big for nothing. There's really nothing new that I've seen inside it. Maybe special games that they will build for PS5. The graphics is not way better. You know, the controls are still the same. All right. The thing is just more expensive, significantly more expensive without any reason. And this is brand new PS4. So if you go to the market within Nigeria, you should be able to see even fairly used. All right. Just make sure that it is okay when you're buying it. If you want to buy a cheaper one for fairly used, but this is what the brand new looks like. The reason it's cheap is people don't know it's the same. Most people will go for PS5 thinking it's something new. That reminds me, it looks like iPhone 13 and iPhone 14 and iPhone 15 and 16. I'm using iPhone 13 Pro Max. I don't see any difference between what I'm using and iPhone 16. Nothing. That's the way PS4 and PS5 is. Okay. So if you're buying this within this period when they have not released PS6, I would suggest you just buy PS4 and stack games. Each of the games is sold about 50,000 naira to 60,000 naira. Each of the games, all right? But also, if you go within the market, you can buy fairly used, the CDs. So you can buy one or two new ones if you want. Then you can buy 10, 15 fairly used for like 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira. It doesn't matter as long as you test it and it's working. Once your game is on, you're playing games. So our advice, for me personally, I'll be dedicating at least 20, 20 minutes to 1 hour per day playing this. The last time I played games, I was very young. All right, my papa used cane. He used cane flock. They used cane. One day my papa leave me like this. Give me bish. That was how I stopped playing games. But now I'm back into games, man. Dibia Bala game. Very soon now, that anime game. Now I walk wagara agara. I go to fling juju inside the game. So, but I think it was a mistake. The reason my father stopped me from playing games and made me to hate it was because it was taking my time. At least at that time, it looked like I was not gonna be worth anything in life because I was spending too many hours on the game. So he just destroyed it. And I know this is the story of many of us, but I think that there can be a way to regulate this thing and make the child enjoy playing it, but at the same time, not spend too much time on it. Okay. So I think with a smart parenting, children can be exposed to some of these games and also exposed to studies. And now I also think that children can be made to play games that teach them things. There are mathematics games. In case you don't know, go to your phone, you download the apps. All right, you give your child, tell your child if you can reach to this number of points in the game, I'll give you $50, $100, or whatever. Okay. When your child is playing it, they learn maths from playing it. They are English, they are word puzzles, and so on. I think video games go a long way in enhancing brain function. And if you've been following me on this channel, I've been hammering it since the beginning of the year that one of the things that will make you successful is if your cognition improves, if your intelligence improves. You understand? If your intelligence improves, your life will improve, your finances will improve. And I talked about some herbs. If you need some herbs that will help you wake up mentally, open your third eye, you know, inbox me. I will let you know. My list is not free, but if you take it 3 to 6 months, your life will totally be different. Like the ideas will be coming up with, people won't even know how did this guy come up with this idea. Inbox me, if you need it. It's not free. It's not free. But be rest assured, anything I give you,